some of the greatest clubs and teams in the history of the sport. Now, and impossible not to get dragged into the excitement of all of this. Wherever your loyalties lie, rejoice and hang on for the ride. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, Jim, in Spain, of course, football means so much, and here it comes at us again.
Well, while this league has been known for a Madrid-Catalan domination, I love the fact that there are so many attractive teams with all their own identities, Peter. Can they break that domination? I'm not so sure, but they'll give it a good try as always. In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
So we're up and running.
Well, one result is not going to decide the outcome of the season, Peter, but whichever team is fitter and better drilled has a huge advantage at this point.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace.
Mbappe! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldo plays it short. Up for a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And here's Dembele. Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Out to the right. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. Yamal. He has found the way through. And here's Yamal. Opts to play it back. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Defending of the desperate variety. Dembele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Dani Olmo never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And he goes cross-field. Yep, it's a corner. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Traumeri. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's a good ball. In he goes again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
De Jong. Now he's off and running. And it's Dembele. Played long and they could be in here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish...
Mbappe gets through on it. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
En el minuto 30, el dorsal 18.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's put everyone's minds at ease. Now they can focus on the rest of the job at hand.
Dani Olmo providing an outlet on that flank. Nicely aimed pass. Alexander-Arnold with a definite fell there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Nicely spread. Dembele. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, that is a nice touch. There's the hit! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came
En el
off.
minuto 38, el dorsal 10. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's found a way through. In it comes. Tries to get it clear. Foot in. Dani Olmo. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Rafinha. Up he goes! Lino with the clearance. Yamal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kubasi. And here's Ferran Torres.
2 minutos de descuento.
And here's Dani Olmo. Dembele. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga is in a really good position out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Se acabó el primer tiempo.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.